I stopped with this earlier. One reason was the thing with the accident that happened, which I mentioned in the first 2 videos. No, sorry, second one. Yeah. And I recognized that I started wrong. Oh. Alright. Old browser. I started not at the 17th, or no, I started not 21 days before the 17th, but I calculated with the, instead of with the 17th April, with the 14th April, because of the English writing and the German writing. When you write a date in English, it's the other way round as in Germany, and this somehow led to that I was at the that I was as I I'm sorry, as I in my remembrance as I went from the date when I made the ritual this year, as I explained, this was initiated by a dream that I had, and then I just calculated. I'm sorry, I have some dry throat at the moment. I just was from the dream I was like, okay, I will do this today, and then I calculated, counted the days till the April the 17th. At least I thought. I calculated till 14, and somehow I was like in that moment surprised, because I just switched the numbers. I was as I had 14, as it was 21 days till 14. I was somehow like, yeah, okay, like it would be. I just switched it. I just made this by mistake, that I came to the conclusion that the 14th would be the 17th. This was an honest mistake. But anyway, this day then, the next day after I made this ritual, my father, as I explained, told me that this close associate, which is my sister, that at her house this accident happened, and that's one interesting thing. and I don't even have TV, so there's no way that I could have gotten the information any way different than the earlier. And yeah, my father told me the next day in the morning that this happened. Yeah, not very convincing. You only have my word for that, and that it's just like that. For example, also the would be there the word of my father, but if it only would be if it would be only that, then this would be like a little low compared to maybe expecting that something interesting would happen instead, like last time when I made something like that, something interesting happened, and compared with last time, this would maybe be a little low intensity, so you could think, but it something much more interesting, or okay, let's say it's interesting that it was only 4 days. The difference with what I said in the second video was just 4 days. So anyway, this is also not. So in my opinion, this is definitely also an impressing thing, but I try to tell you now something other interesting, but I have to intuitive do it in an interesting way, because it's a little depending on how I explain this to you, maybe how this will how you will or what conclusion you will get from me telling this. So it's kind of that the way that I tell you this will have the effect that you put this in a together in a relation with the intention that I send it, or if I don't do it in the right way, then you may not be able to put it in relation with the intention that I send it here with the 3 weeks thing. I decided to stop at the 14th day. This does not mean that I did not kept the intention for the whole time. I just stopped recording the and write and make this. I just stopped making this in recorded and written form at the 14th day by intuition, and as you know, or maybe you know, some of that you don't know, but I sent it the people that I mentioned earlier, the videos also, so the channel I meant, after I asked them for their to pray for energetical support and spiritual guidance, as I told you earlier. The same people that I asked for that, I sent it them later at the 3rd day or 2nd or 4th day, the channel, and then or was it the first? Maybe it was what I said earlier. Maybe it was the second video or the third. I just see that there are also this long minutes, so I can't really say when this was. Okay, just a mistake. Maybe. I'm talking about that. I don't know when I explained the thing with what happened at my sister. But anyway, yeah, I sent it the video to the channel again to the people that I mentioned in the definitely first video here, and video 1.0. And so this will be for some reason interesting, because they know that if they watched, they know that I stopped at video 14. It was not like that I made there more videos and deleted them. Then I really stopped at day 14. This is interesting, maybe for some reason that I will explain now, because something other also popped up, and that was remember that on the other channel the 14th day was when of the first time that I made this here, something like this here on the other. No, it was no moment. On this channel here, and that was has to be this day here, the 14th day on the first time. This is the first time that I made a thing like that. The second time that I made a thing like that was on this other channel, right? No, I made 2 times here on this channel, and I don't remember which time. Before this time here, it was 3 of them that I made on these 2 channels here, and either at the day with the video Vice, this one here, or here, 14th chakra, which is also the 14th day. This was both the 14th day, but I don't remember just now, just like that, if it was the first or the second, but I'm very sure it was the first. It's only hard to think while you are recording at the same time. If you have to think for something, or dig in your brain for something, it's not that easy when you are recording something, and thinking intense in the same time is a little complicated. But it's not very important which one it was. It definitely was one time of them, the 14th day, when then Aubrey posted this thing with his as is, I meant, as is, and this was yeah, definitely the 14th was the 14th day when I made this at one time or the second time. However, that Aubrey posted on Instagram the thing with one moment. The thing with his second alias, with this I don't know the word of this alcoholic bottle thing. And then this was with that what I explained there with the yeah, it was a little complicated, a little with the CD of Ingrid Auer. To make this all now totally what's this called? I don't remember this word. Spontaneous now makes it a little hard. I have made no put no effort before starting to record. I do this totally spontaneous here. Maybe it is a little complicated. I hope it does not take me long. Yeah, but the thing was Louis XIII, Louis 13 or something was this is this alcoholic bottle called. And then at the other thing here, then at the 21st day, this with Roxanne happened, with also this Louis thing, and so there is 2 times in the ritual that this popped up. The name Louis, and one time the 14th, and one time the and the 14th was interesting because the fleur de lis, the cap on this alcoholic bottle, and the connection with Ingrid Auer's CD, you have to just watch the thing and just put a little thoughts into that to understand this. It's a little too much to just explain this right now here again. It would be easier if but I'm sure everyone has more or less understood it, and otherwise watch it again. There is this was pretty amazing, I would call it. But anyway, this was one time the 14th day, and one time the and this other time with Roxanne, it was the 21st day. And both with the name Louis, which with this interesting happenings stuff, and now so the one thing that would mathematically by chance would be like pretty much impossible to happen would be that the probability of this thing with this name happening one time more at the either 14th or 21th day would be like the one thing which would be by mathematical probability impossible. And if it would happen, it would be very weird. And exactly that happened. And that in a way that was totally let me show you. Oh yeah, I have to change my keyboard. Moment. The setup of my keyboard was wrong. Still? What's wrong? One moment. Aubrey and I got to know by this channel. And or by Shaq. By a video that Shaq made. Checkmate. For English people, not English speaking people, checkmate is the last move in chess. Where is it? Yeah, this was yeah, it's also a little too much to explain, but that's just how it was. Aubrey and I got to know by his first video, and I got to know on YouTube. Aubrey's first video on YouTube, or one of his first videos on YouTube, and I got aware of this video by Shaq's channel, and here if you write if you write that, then you see the last thing is this here. Here 3 years, 2 weeks, 3 years, 3 years, and 1 year. So the second last thing is Aubrey's video with the subject of this diss from Eminem. Or, from, I don't know if you say from. No, I guess you say to, or however. Yeah, the second last is Aubrey, and the last is this here, this one. Eminem diss track coming, don't poke the bear. And here this is there, this one, 2 weeks ago. Yo, this is the 9th April, and 9th April is I I hope I don't make again a calculation mistake, but I calculated this through, I'm pretty sure, with what I'm saying here. The 9th April in America is already the 10th April, depending on the time that he uploaded it. It's already the 10th April in Germany. So if Shaq uploaded the video at the later hours of the day, it was already the 10th. I can't say if it was like that, but definitely it's the half, like, no, not completely the half of the 9th April is already the 10th April in Europe and in Germany. And I think he will likely upload his videos not so early at the day or whenever. Maybe it's likely not fixated, but it might as well be was on German ground, on European ground already the 10th. And sure, somewhere in the world it was already the 10th April while Shaq uploaded it. And the 10th April was the was the 14th day if you calculate with 21 days to the 17 to April 17. Like so also in this different that's what I meant with complicated. It was not the day when I uploaded, the 10th was not the day when I uploaded this video here. This was the 7th, 4th. But it was if it would have been like I thought, I was convinced till the 14th day. At that day, I told it not at that day. I was convinced that I made it right till the day that I figured out that with Shaq. Then I told that Aubrey, and then while I written the email, I was realizing, oh, I made a mistake in the calculation. This was then I got aware of the mistake with that I calculated with the 14th April instead of the 17th. Yeah, it's all, yeah, it's not, yeah, you have, of course, it's not maybe not visible for everyone or clear for everyone why I then calculated with the 14th, just because the English dates are written the other way around. I am a little with numerology working anyway, and then the 14th in 14 and 7 was some like also a little in like 17 and 4. It's just, yeah, the numbers changed also. It's just came somehow around like that, but it's definitely a honest mistake. It was just a mistake. But however, if I would have done the right day, then I don't know now which day it would then be. Is it 17? So I calculated with this, with 14. So, 1, 2, 3. So I started at the 24th instead of instead of the 27th. And if I would have started as it was supposed to be at the 27th, as I was convinced that I done it, then then exactly at the 14th day this video was uploaded. Sorry that I went this slow path before. Now you don't even see, I don't even explain what the interesting thing here is. This video here is 15 minutes and 5 seconds long. If you open the video, I had to pause short because and then open the video because the copyright protection, you never know what you are allowed to re-upload on your channel without getting problems. So I had to pause the video while I wasn't recording. So here you see 5 minutes long, and this being the video, the second or the next video with the same subject, like Aubre's video. I will explain what's interesting with this number. One moment, please. If you start the video, the first few words, the first words Shek is saying here are talking about Aubrey. He's but it is more interesting if you watch it yourself instead of me now showing you or explaining you. I can't anyway show you because maybe copyright protection, and I don't want to tell you because I think it's more interesting when you see this. The first words here that Shek speaks are that Shek says are talking about Aubrey, and here 15 minutes 5 seconds. If you opened it, 15 minutes 4, so like a countdown. 15 5, 15 4, and here is oops, sorry. The name day of Louise or Louise, other variant of Louis, is 15th March. So in German it's oh, huh? No, I think you write it different, or don't you? They made a mistake here, don't they? You don't. You write. Sorry, you write March 15 instead of 15th March, or in English, I think. However, 15 March is 15.3. 15.5. 15.4. 15.3. And here French and German feminine forms of Louis. Feminine form of Louis. No. It's depending on where you watch, also with also Louis again my keyboard is again is always changing the somehow. Yeah, the setup of my keyboard is my computer changed this by the combination for stopping the video. I pause the video once in a while this recording here, and if I push the button, obviously this changed the setup for the keyboard to another language. Louis 15 März. Namenstag. German thing. März. Yeah. However, you anyway speak this thing the same. Louise and Louis. Yeah, they anyway, this I think this where are you? Yeah, I would say this here looks here, this nails it. Louise 15th March, Eloise 15th March, Louisa 15th March, Lois 15th March, Aloisa 15th March, Eloisa, Eloise 15th March, Eloise 15th March. Yo. Yeah. And yeah, and besides that, it's the second, the next video with where Aubrey is mentioned likely at all on Shaq's channel, and this was exactly at the supposedly 14th day, because I made it because I made the calculation mistake, but it was supposed to be like that this would have been the 14th day. At least somewhere around the globe it was for sure already the 10th April because of the time zones, and not very unlikely already in Germany and yeah, too. Yo.